Hi, I'm Sam Black, and I'm going to do 673 King Street, which is a magic trick originally by James Gallier. I'm sure you all know, if you cut a deck of cards, they're never going to be in the same order. I'll do it just again, just to prove a point. Alright? I was walking down the street, and I bumped into two redheads. 5 minutes later, I bumped into two brunettes. They said, "What's your name?" I said, "My name's James." That's for the purpose of the trick, because I'm not James. They said, "Where are you heading tonight, James?" I said, "Nowhere." They said, "Why don't you come with us to 673 King Street?" I said, "Is there a cover charge?" They say, "Yeah, $25. I say, $25? They say, "Yeah, $25. That minute, my phone rings, so I cut into my pocket. And I say, "Hello, James speaking," and my mate on the other end of the phone says, "James, where are you heading tonight?" I say, 700 and something King Street. The ladies hear this and they say, "No, no, no." Oops. It's 673 King Street. I say, "Sorry mate, it's 673 King Street." He says, "Is there a cover charge?" Remember how much the cover charge was? $25. He says, "But I've only got 10. I say, "You better not be lying to me." So he cuts into his pocket, makes sure. He says, "Alright, I found another 30. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. He says, "James, can you lend me some money though?" I say, "Alright then." He says, "James, you're a good person." He comes over to my place with the ladies and I say, "How about a game of poker?" He says, "Cut the cards then." So I cut the cards. And he says, "I know you're good with cards, so give me a good hand." I say, "How about a full house? 2 4s and 3 8s. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. I say, "It's my game of poker, so I'm obviously going to give myself a better hand. I'll give myself 4 9s. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. And he stops me and he says, "But I really want to beat you. I've never beaten you." So I say, "What do you want?" He says, "The aces." I say, "I've given to you with an 8. There's the 8, there's the 1, 2, 3, 4. He goes to collect his poker chips and I stop him. And he says, "James, you can't possibly beat that." I say, "Not unless I got a royal flush. There's 2, there's the 3, there's the 4, there's the 5 and the 6, all of the same suit." Just before you go, I'm going to do one last little card trick. I'm not sure if you've seen it before. I'll ask the cameraman just to pick a card, any card. Pass it back. Actually no, I saw that card. So I'll give you the top card, alright? Top card of the deck. I'm going to hold it up for the camera to see. I'm not going to hold it for long, so I want you to remember it. You got that card? Good. I'm going to cut. Tell me when to stop in the deck.
Stop.
Stop. So you take the bottom half of the deck, and I'll place it on the table. You take your card, which I placed on top. I'll show you. No, wait, let me just accidentally double lifted. Is that your card, yeah? Was that your card? Okay, so I'll take your card, I'll place it on top of the deck. So ask the cameraman, I'll turn away to cut the deck wherever he likes. Just tell me when you're done.
Done.
Right, I'm going to take the deck and place it back on top of my deck. And I'm going to have a funny way of finding the card. I have to place the deck in my mouth. 1. Is that your card? No? Wait a sec. How about that?
Yeah.